Councillor Ferris concerning the Green Backyard. Councillor Ferris, you have 5 minutes to present your motion and say anything you wish to say about it. You'll have another opportunity to speak when summing up.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Green Backyard is a 1 hectare allotment site to the south of Oundle Road between the East Coast Main Line and the football ground. It is the last remaining piece of open green space in Fletton Woodston Ward. It was unused for 16 years from 1992 to 2008. Then, 6 years ago, the Antonellis, with the agreement of the City Council, set up a community garden and named it the Green Backyard. Since then, the site has gone from a derelict wasteland to a flourishing community asset. So much so that in 2013, the Green Backyard became Peterborough's first site to be recognised as an asset of community value, as defined in the 2011 Localism Bill, meaning that the land is of importance to a local community and should therefore be subject to additional protection from development. The Green Backyard has established itself as a growing and trusted name with demonstrable community backing that stems from its grassroots origins. It has forged valuable relationships with individuals, communities and organisations from across Peterborough and beyond. It has been highly successful in engaging a diverse range of people to come together for the greater benefit of the city. For those of you that have never been there, activities range from growing flowers, fruit and vegetables, cooking and sharing food, looking after the animals on the site, running a community shop, enjoying arts and crafts, hosting open days and community events, and serving as a much-loved hub for environmental and social activity in the city. At the heart of this city, it works with many local residents as well as attracting people from the wider Peterborough community and visitors. The facilities are utilised and enjoyed by local schools, charities and community groups all year round, whatever the weather. It is a great advert for Peterborough's environmental capital aspirations. In fact, it's the first and last thing people travelling by train see when they're arriving from London or when they're heading south to the metropolis. The impact that the Antonellis, the board of the Green Backyard, the volunteers and the many, many visitors have achieved includes significantly enhancing our credentials as an environment city and a great place to live, work and invest. It has delivered numerous social and health benefits to people across the city, improving their employability, reducing their reliance on social services. It has raised the positive profile of Peterborough and it has demonstrated the potential to generate significant financial benefits. I'd like to focus very quickly on a little bit of the health benefits. Health professionals recognise a condition known as nature deficit disorder, which is what you might call the human cost of being alienated or separated from nature, something that particularly affects children growing up in urban environments. There is growing evidence for the health benefits of green space such as this, and one recent study published in The Lancet showed reductions in mortality attributable to cardiovascular disease, which, by the way, is the #1 priority for our Health and Wellbeing Board. This is worth bearing in mind, since 65% of cardiovascular disease in this city is thought to be entirely preventable. Prevention and early intervention is a key strand of the strategy to tackle this, and lifestyle changes and Be Active schemes play a huge part. Physical inactivity and the problems that can result are estimated to cost our NHS over £1.06 billion a year. Now, as you can see, looking around this chamber, not everybody enjoys sport, whereas gardening, access to and engagement with green space, such as the Green Backyard, has been linked to lower blood pressure, reductions in stress-related conditions, reduced obesity, and improved mental health and vitality. And bear in mind that today this administration has pledged its support for Friday's World Mental Health Day. The success and social impact of the Green Backyard has been recognised and celebrated nationally by visionaries and entrepreneurs such as Tim Smith, the founder of Cornwall's Transformative Eden Project, and by the national media, when it made it into the Independent on Sunday's Happy List. The success doesn't end there though, with the Green Backyard winning a gold medal and Best in Show award at this year's RHS Hampton Court Flower Show. All good news stories for Peterborough for a change. Failing to actively support this site will result in its closure and will irretrievably reverse the progress made on all of these issues. I would ask you to have ambition to collectively and individually create positive social change, to build genuine commitment to becoming the environment capital. The Green Backyard is an integral part of this. And so that's what this chamber must do collectively in supporting this motion. Something good, no, something actually astonishing has been created in the Green Backyard. It's up to the community to stand up for it, and by supporting this motion, we are demonstrating that everyone, from councillor to cabinet member to council leader, will do all that we can to ensure its survival and preserve the added value that it brings to our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Saluka, will you second the motion? No. Councillor Saluka, will you now second the motion and either speak now or reserve your right to speak later in the debates?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm going to speak now, if that's okay. Thank you. I'm seconding this motion because, as an aspiring environmental capital, it is the Council's duty to ensure that the Green Backyard succeeds at its current location, which is both highly visible and accessible to all. The Green Backyard has the potential to be a flagship environment capital project with national reach. A successful Green Backyard will also serve to unite diverse communities within the city, create apprenticeships and jobs, create new green businesses, educate pupils of all ages and abilities, promote active citizenship whereby the local community can make a tangible difference to their environment. In short, supporting this motion will not only benefit the Green Backyard, but also the present and future generations of this great city's residents. As Walt Disney once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Is there any debate on this motion? Councillor Swift. Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Councillor Sureski indicated first, sorry.
Mr. Mayor, Councillor Ferris, I mean, we've got, first of all, I need to declare an interest because I go and get my zucchini flowers, and we've got other lovely bits from the Green Backyard, and we do really enjoy them, and they do a tremendous job. So, you know, the motion does not fall on stony ground. It's very fertile where I come from, and I believe that, well, I will support the motion, and I think most of the people in this chamber will support the motion. I think it's a very important part of what we do in our city. There are some issues about how we find a solution, but I would urge the members of this council to support the motion. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Swift.
All I was going to ask is similar to what the Leader of the Council has just said. There's a lot of other items on this agenda, and we don't want to be stuck here on about 11 o'clock. I move we take the vote now.
We will move to the vote on the motion. Agree. Councillor Ashford, are you agreeing or are you? I am agreeing. Thank you. Right. Are we all happy with that? Agree.